like this one. What I want to do first is deal with the denominator. I want to combine the denominator. That way I can always reciprocal it. Okay, because remember, instead of dividing, we multiply by the reciprocal. So let's add the denominator here. Uh-oh, first thing I notice, they don't have the same denominator in that denominator, which is weird to say. Okay, so this one has a p, this one has a q. So I need to find that common denominator. I need a q in order to add this one. So I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by q. That gives me 1 divided by q over pq. I'm going to add that to, look at this one, I have 1 over q. I need a p. I'm going to multiply top and bottom by p. That leaves me with p over pq. I add them together. I get 1 over q plus p. And remember, the bottom just stays as pq. Remember, you don't have to add the denominator. You just keep it as it is. Okay, so let's think about what this is saying. This is saying 1 divided by a fraction. I like to rewrite it like this. It helps me. 1 divided by this fraction. Okay, now I kind of know what to do here a little bit. I can make this 1 into another fraction, 1 over 1. Now it looks like just like the other problem. Instead of dividing by a fraction, I want to multiply by the reciprocal of the second one. So we're going to go 1 over 1 times, and I'm going to flip it. PQ was on the bottom, now it's on the top, over Q plus P. And when we multiply by 1, we just end up with that one anyway. So we'll say PQ over Q plus P is my final answer. One more and you guys are home free. Okay, we want to simplify this complex fraction. And it's a little bit more involved, but we're going to use the same method. What's different is there's another fraction in the numerator. First, we are going to combine with addition our denominator. We still have to look at, we're going to ignore the top for now, we still have to look at the denominators here. They do not match. So what's missing for this first one? This first one does not have an x. So I'm going to fix that. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by x. Now let's look at our second one. Second one is missing x plus 4. So I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by x plus 4. And remember, this is still in the denominator of a bigger fraction, but we'll leave that for now. Now we're going to go ahead and add them. We're going to go, and we might want to actually distribute first. It'll make life easier. So we have x over x plus 4 times x plus, and we're going to distribute 2x plus 8 over x plus 4 times x. Remember, it doesn't matter what order they're in. You can switch them around because it's multiplication. So now we're going to add. We're going to go x plus 2x is 3x, and then 8 is a constant. It doesn't match up with anything. So we have this over x plus 4 times x. So now we're going to remember, we just added the denominator. Now we're going to say, okay, that wasn't it. I still have some more to do. But like I said, we can handle it in exactly the same way. Okay, I'm taking a fraction, I'm dividing by another fraction. That is exactly the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So we take our first fraction, 5 over x plus 4, and let's rewrite it just so we understand it. Divided by, it's still what I'm doing, 3x plus 8. Okay, So now I am dividing by a fraction. I don't want to do that. I want to multiply by the reciprocal. I'm going to flip it. 5 over x plus 4 times the reciprocal. We're going to flip that. X plus 4 times x over 3x plus 8. Not quite done yet. We're going to multiply straight across the top, straight across the bottom. We get 5 times x is 5x. X plus 4 divided by x plus 4 over 3x plus 8. Favorite part coming up, we can cross off what's the same on the top and the bottom. And we are left with 5x divided by 3x plus 8. Again, definitely worth your while to see this again. Maybe listen to my description of how to do it while you do your own problem. Or look in the book because they have it worked out probably a little more linear. Okay?